the junior final shows a number of changes from your programme, and the team will line out as follows. In goals, Peter Goldrick. Right fullback and wearing number 20 is Gerry Winters. Fullback Dermot O'Connell, and left fullback Prionsias Reynolds. Half-back line on the right, Pat McWeeney. In the centre, Paul Foley, and on the left, Emmett Lee. Centre field, wearing number 8, Christopher Carroll, and wearing number 9, Pat Winters. The half-forward line on the right, wearing number 13, Brian Foley. Centre half-forward, Barry Doyle, and left half-forward, wearing number 10, Desmond Bohan. Top of the right, now wearing number 17, is Conor Doherty. Full forward, Nick O'Donoghue. And top of the left, but wearing number 12, is Gerry Goldrick. And now, as the Glenfarne team take the field in the very distinctive black and white, the team will line out as per your programme and is as follows. In goals, Sean Clancy. The full-back line on the right, Sean Dolan. Full-back, John McMorrow. And on the left, Kevin Keany. Half-back line on the right, Seamus Dillon. Centre half-back, John McManus. And on the left, Joe Keany. Field wearing number 8, Michael Maguire. And wearing number 9, Thomas McDermott. The half-forward line on the right, David Fee. Centre half-forward, Francis McLaughlin. And on the left, Gerry Gallagher. Top of the right, Thomas Dillon. Full forward, Mark Cullen. And top left, David McDermott. Your linesmen for the junior game are Jim Meehan and Pat Fotnan.
Final between Kiltubrid and Glenfarne. It's Kiltubrid on the break now. Paul Foley. Paul Foley now drives it up on the wing. towards Gerry Goldrick. Gerry Goldrick now taking on his man, cutting inside, still going with it, onto his right foot, kicks it high, and that's the first score of the game for Kiltubrid. A good score there by Gerry Goldrick.
And that's the first score of the junior final from Kiltubrid's Gerry Goldrick.
Sean Clancy now to take the kick out for Glenfarne. Nicky Donoghue picks it up for Kiltubrid. Nicky now has been tackled hard there by the full back. Good tackling there. And it's a free out. Nicky Donoghue pushed John McMorrow. Kicked on down now. Paul Foley going to cut it out for Kiltubrid. Been tackled there by Francis McLaughlin. Foley now with right foot. Plays the ball into space in towards his brother Brian. Brian now on his left foot. A great player, Brian Foley. Drives in a high ball towards Conor Doherty. Doherty now goes up. Well caught there by Conor Doherty. Plays it back out towards Brian Foley. Brian Foley now with lots of space in front of him. On his left foot. Takes a shot. That looks a good one. That's a great score by Brian Foley. A great score there. It's now Kiltubrid 2 points. Glenfarne no score. Now by Sean Clancy. Out towards Barry Doyle. Picked up there by Pat Winters. In towards Conor Doherty now. Conor Doherty, a good start there by Doherty. Into Brian Foley. Brian Foley now on his left foot again with the kick. It's gone to the right and it's gone out wide. That's the first wide of the game for Kiltubrid. The kick out now by Sean Clancy. Out towards fullback John McMorrow. John McMorrow picked it off the ground. It's going to be a free in for Kiltubrid. No, referee saying it's going to be a hot ball. They say it was for the short kick out. Up between Nicky Donoghue now and Sean Clancy. The ball breaks down. Nicky Donoghue tackling hard, but the ball comes out towards Tomas McDermott. Tomas McDermott now kicks it down towards Francis McLaughlin. Been tackled there by Paul Foley, but Paul pushed him on the back. It's going to be a free down for Glenfarne. The free now to be taken by Michael Maguire. Maguire sends it in long in towards the full forward. Mark Cullen now picks it up. Been tackled there by Dermot O'Connell. Plays it out towards the centre half back, John McManus. McManus now turns inside, gives a good ball in towards number 13, Tomas Dillon. Dillon now been up to see what his options are. He hasn't got much support. It's good tackling there by the Kiltubrid backs. It's going to be a line ball to Glenfarne. Tomas Dillon now to take the line ball, sends it out towards John McManus. John McManus now plays it back out towards Michael Maguire. Maguire now with the right foot, well blocked there by Brian Foley. It's gone in towards Francis McLaughlin. McLaughlin now with the right foot, kicks it high and kicks it to the right and wide. Dermot O'Connell now with the kick out for Kiltubrid. Out towards Dessie Bohan. Dessie Bohan now turning on to his right foot. Gives a good ball into space. In towards Pat Winters. Pat Winters now gathers it. It's been held back and the referee says it's going to be a free in. Christopher Carroll now to take the free. Looking up. Plays a low ball in towards Nicky Donoghue. But it's cut out. The ball breaks inside. Brian Foley now in lots of space with the kick. He sends it high and sends it over the bar. The second point for Brian Foley. The kick out now by Sean Clancy. Out towards the middle of the field. Brian Foley breaks it down, but it's the number 4, Kevin Keany. Cut it out. Good tackling there by the Kiltubrid forwards, but referee says he was held back. He's kicked down now towards Gerry Gallagher. Gerry Gallagher now is fouled again, and it's going to be a free in for Glenfarne. Glenfarne has yet to get on the score sheet. It's going to be taken now by Michael Maguire, the number 8 for Glenfarne. Sends a drop kick in. It's into space. Tomas Dillon now onto it for Glenfarne, plays it out towards the full forward Mark Cullen. Mark Cullen now on the right foot, drives it into the corner. David McDermott now, good tackling there by the number 7 for Kiltubrid, Emmett Lee. Plays it out towards Paul Foley. Paul Foley now sends it in towards Christopher Carroll. Well caught there by Christopher Carroll. Carroll now with lots of space in front of him. Bringing the ball, sends in a high ball towards Nicky Donoghue. Nicky Donoghue now trying to get inside, but it's cut out by Seamus Dillon for Glenfarne. Dillon is fouled and he gets his free. John McMorrow now takes it for Glenfarne, but it's gone out towards Pat Winters. Pat Winters now in towards Conor Doherty. Conor Doherty now picks it up. Brian Foley's gone on a run into space. Played in towards Brian Foley onto his left foot now. Has already scored 2 points for Kiltubrid with the left shot. It's gone to the right and it's gone wide. He's been busy in these opening few minutes. The ball breaking down towards Seamus Dillon. Seamus Dillon now bringing the ball out. It's gone out towards the midfielder Tomas McDermott. McDermott now plays it down, but it's cut out by Pat Winters. Winters now plays it on towards the other midfielder Christopher Carroll. Christopher Carroll now plays it in towards Nicky Donoghue. The ball is going to break, but Donoghue does well to catch it. Donoghue now plays it back out towards Conor Doherty. It's gone to the right and it's gone wide. Out towards the midfield. Kiltubrid now on top in these early few minutes. The ball breaking towards Seamus Dillon. It's cut out there by Christopher Carroll. Christopher Carroll now plays it in towards Gerry Goldrick. Gerry Goldrick now picks up the break. Dessie Foley outside him, but he's going alone with the right foot. It's gone to the right and it's gone wide. Kiltubrid now having a few wides. That's their 4th wide of the day. The kick out again now by Sean Clancy. Ball breaking down. Nicky Donoghue and Tomas. Seamus Dillon now been hit hard. Referee now taking Nicky Donoghue's name. The free now has been taken. It's wide cut out there by... It's gone into the corner now. Number 4 for Kiltubrid, Kevin Keany. Clears it down the field. Down towards number 6, Francis McLaughlin. Francis McLaughlin now down towards Mark Cullen. Mark Cullen now on towards the midfielder Tomas McDermott. McDermott now good tackling there by the Kiltubrid backs. Christopher Carroll doing well. Dermot O'Connell now getting a hand to it. Gone out towards the number 10 David Fee. David Fee now plays it in towards Mark Cullen. It's gone out towards John McManus with his left foot. It's gone to the left and it's gone wide. The kick out now by Dermot O'Connell. A great kick. Gone out to Joe Keaney now cutting it out for Glenfarne. It's been fouled there by Christopher Carroll. It's leaving now for Tomas McDermott to take. Sends it in long now in towards Tomas Dillon. Tomas Dillon now has started well. Gives it out towards Mark Cullen. Mark Cullen now looking up to see his options. Still going with the ball with the right foot. Kicks it high and kicks it over the bar. A great score there by Mark Cullen. The kick out again now by Dermot O'Connell. Out towards Barry Doyle. But it's cut out there. It's gone in towards Conor Doherty. Conor Doherty now looking up, plays it in over the top. Nicky Donoghue running on, but it's good defending there by John McDermott. John McDermott now has been tackled hard there by Nicky Donoghue, but McDermott is coming out. He's fouled, and it's a free out now for Glenfarne. It's taken out, but Conor Doherty has it again for Kiltubrid. Doherty now on his right foot, gives it out towards Brian Foley. Foley now has scored 2 points so far. Turning inside on his left foot. It's been tackled there, a good tackling there by Glenfarne. Out towards Christopher Carroll. Christopher Carroll now into Paul Foley. Paul Foley now on his right foot, kicks it high, and he kicks it over the bar. A good score there by Paul Foley. It's now Kiltubrid 4 points, Glenfarne 1 point. Hugo Clancy. There's a sub now on the Glenfarne team. Oh, it's a very poor kick out by Sean Clancy. Nicky Donoghue now bring it, but the full back is coming back. It's good defending there by John McMorrow. Nicky Donoghue had a chance of a goal if he had chipped the goalkeeper, but McDermott got back and cleared it out. John McMorrow now with the kick out. Out towards it now with the ball breaking down again to Nicky Donoghue. Gives it inside to Brian Foley, a shot, a great goal there by Brian Foley, a brilliant goal. It came from the poor kick out again, and Brian Foley buried it. It's now 1-4 to a point in favour of Kiltubrid. The kick out again, a very poor kick out again. Breaking Christopher Carroll seemed to push in the back. Yes, he was, and the referee says, Joe Durrigan says it's going to be a free in. It's taken inside now to Dessie Foley. Dessie Bohan now on the right foot, taking on Joe Keany. A good run here by Bohan, chips it high and chips it over the bar. A good score there by Dessie Bohan. It's now 1-5 to 1 point in favour of Kiltubrid. The kick out again. Kiltubrid now all over Glenfarne. The ball breaks again towards Christopher Carroll. Christopher Carroll now gives it inside to Pat Winters. Pat Winters now, it's been fouled and it's going to be another free in for Kiltubrid. Going to kick it out of his hands. It's curling in and it's curled over the bar. And a great score there by Dessie Bohan. The kick out again now out towards Gerry Gallagher. The ball breaking down towards Barry Doyle. Barry Doyle now has been tackled hard but kicks it high and kicks it to the right and kicked it wide. The kick out again now by Sean Clancy. Glenfarne haven't really got going in this game as yet. The ball played in, the goalkeeper now, Sean Clancy, comes out with it. Sends it out, but a bad clearance again, and it's going to be picked up there by Christopher Carroll. Christopher Carroll plays a short ball towards Dessie Bohan. Dessie Bohan now plays it back to Christopher Carroll. Carroll now, but the ball breaks and out, coming out to Sean Dolan. Dolan now gives it on towards Michael Maguire. Michael Maguire now, good tackling back there by Dessie Bohan, but he's fouled his man. It's going to be a free down for Glenfarne. Sends the long ball in towards the midfielder, Tomas McDermott. McDermott now been tackled there by Dermot O'Connell. Good tackling there by O'Connell, driving him out the field the whole time. It's gone out towards the centre half back, John McManus. McManus now back to Mark Cullen. Glenfarne not really going anywhere at the minute. Cullen now. Been tackled back there by Conor Doherty. Great tackling there by the Kiltubrid backs. Ball breaks out and it's Barry Doyle now. Barry Doyle going up the field, sends it in long towards Nicky Donoghue. The ball breaks inside. The goalkeeper Sean Clancy is coming out. Sends it out. Barry Doyle is under it again for Kiltubrid. Been tackled there by Sean Clancy. Ball breaking towards Brian Foley. Brian Foley now on to Christopher Carroll. Christopher Carroll now with lots of time, looks up, kicks it high and kicks it to the right and kicks it wide. The kick out again now down towards Gerry Gallagher. Gerry Gallagher now been tackled there by Brian Foley. Ball going down towards Michael Maguire. Michael Maguire now has picked it off the ground and it's going to be a free in for Kiltubrid. Christopher Carroll now going to take it for Kiltubrid. Just about on the 45-metre line. Kicks it in long. It's a good ball, a dangerous ball out towards Dessie Bohan. Dessie Bohan does well to break it down. Referee says Dessie Bohan was fouled and it's going to be a free in for Kiltubrid. Dessie now with the right foot, kicks it high and kicks it over the bar. A good score there by Dessie Bohan. It's now 1-7 to a point in favour of Kiltubrid. Kick out again now. Ball breaking down towards Christopher Carroll. Christopher Carroll now plays it in towards Barry Doyle, but it's cut out there by Glenfarne backs. It's well blocked down there, but it comes out towards Gerry Gallagher. Gerry Gallagher now plays a low ball into the corner towards Tomas Dillon. Tomas Dillon now out in front. Breaks it out towards Hugo Clancy. Hugo Clancy now is fouled and it's going to be a free in. Not much done in there by the Glenfarne forwards. It's played out towards Mark Cullen. Mark Cullen now is pulled back and it's going to be another free in. It's a very poor ball again. It's cut out there by Christopher Carroll. Christopher Carroll now on to Pat Winters. Pat Winters now drives a good ball in towards Nicky Donoghue. Nicky out in front of his man. Conor Doherty gone into space, but the goalkeeper now, Sean Clancy, coming out for Glenfarne. Plays it out towards John McManus. John McManus now down towards Gerry Gallagher. Gerry Gallagher plays it short again towards Michael Maguire. Michael Maguire now with a bit of space in front of him. Drop kicks it down into the corner towards Tomas Dillon, but it's cut out again. Ball breaking inside now towards Tomas McDermott, but good defending there by Paul Foley. Foley now with the right foot sends it out towards Pat McWeeney. Pat McWeeney now does well, gives a good ball in towards Pat Winters. Brian Foley now on it, but Gerry Gallagher's back to clear it out. Down towards Tomas Dillon. Tomas Dillon now with the ball for Glenfarne. Turning on to his right foot with the kick. Kicks it high and kicks it to the right and kicks it wide. The kick out again now by Dermot O'Connell, a low one this time. It's cut out there by Prionsias Reynolds. Reynolds now drives it over the field towards Pat McWeeney. McWeeney now drops it. It's gone towards Hugo Clancy. Hugo Clancy now back to Michael Maguire. Glenfarne now need a score off this if to make any impact in the game. He's fouled and it's going to be a free in for Michael Maguire. 5 yards out now. Michael Maguire with the right foot kicks it high and kicks it over the bar. A good score there by Michael Maguire. It's now 1-7 to 2 points in favour of Kiltubrid. Conor again with the kick out, kicks it out towards the side of the field. A great ball out towards Dessie Bohan. Dessie Bohan now taking on Joe Keany. Keany now tackles him well. Number 10 coming back there to give him a hand, David Fee. Joe Keany now goes down on it for Glenfarne. Linesman says he was out and it's going to be a line ball to Kiltubrid. Dessie Bohan now with the line ball for Kiltubrid. Drives it in long, in towards Christopher Carroll. Well broken out, it's gone out towards Brian Foley. Foley now plays it back towards Pat Winters. Pat Winters been tackled there, well done there by Mark Cullen. Cullen now has lots of space in front of him. Pat Winters trying to get back on him, plays it into space. It's cut out again there, and it's Dermot O'Connell who's coming out with it for Kiltubrid. O'Connell now has been tackled hard, gets it out towards Pat McWeeney. Pat McWeeney now for Kiltubrid, drives it on low ball, a good ball up towards Brian Foley. Foley has had a great start to this game, plays it in now towards Conor Doherty. Broken out and it's going to be a line ball for Kiltubrid. Pat McWeeney now takes it, gives it in towards Barry Doyle. It's Barry Doyle now taking on his man. He's seen it and pulled back and the referee says he was. It's going to be a free in now for Kiltubrid. Dessie Bohan now coming over to take with the right foot. Going to kick it out of the hands. It's a difficult kick. With the right foot now kicks it. It's curling. It's gone to the right and it's just gone wide. Sean Clancy now with the kick out. It's a short one again. It's John McManus. McManus now plays it down towards centre half forward Francis McLaughlin. The ball breaking. Christopher Carroll trying to get back. Does well. In fact, it's Pat Winters that's there. Winters now to take the free for Kiltubrid. Christopher Carroll now coming out to take it. Good ball in towards Barry Doyle. Slack marking there by the Glenfarne defence. Barry Doyle now with the kick. It's gone to the right and it's gone wide again. The kick out again now by Sean Clancy. He's been busy in this first half. It's the fullback John McMorrow coming out with it. McMorrow plays it out towards Gerry Gallagher, but Dessie Bohan cutting in. Well done there by Dessie Bohan. Dessie Bohan now been tackled there by number 2 Sean Dolan. He's been fouled. Michael Maguire fouls Dessie Bohan and it's going to be a free in for Kiltubrid. Christopher Carroll now to take it again for Kiltubrid. Looking up for options. He's going to drive in a long ball. It's a long dangerous ball in towards Nicky Donoghue. Nicky Donoghue, the ball breaking out now is Gerry Gallagher. Gallagher now out towards Michael Maguire. Michael Maguire now with the drop kick. Very fond of these drop kicks, Glenfarne. Pat McWeeney now to cut it out for Kiltubrid. Gives it out towards Pat Winters. Pat Winters now plays a low ball out towards Brian Foley. Brian Foley now has been tackled hard and has been fouled. Christopher Carroll now to take it for Kiltubrid. Throws it in, dangerous ball, but it's cut out there by John McDermott. A very bad clearance again, and it's gone out towards Pat Winters. Pat Winters now out to Pat McWeeney. Pat McWeeney now with the kick. Joe Keany under it for Glenfarne. Keany has been fouled and it's a free out for Glenfarne. Nobody looking now for the clearance as Keany sends it down. It's down to Pat Winters again. Winters now drives a good ball in towards Nicky Donoghue. Nicky Donoghue now has turned the full back. The right foot, but he sends it wide again. Kiltubrid now has missed a good few chances. Although there's the kick out again now by Sean Clancy. Out towards Brian Foley. Joe Keany now catches it for Glenfarne. Out towards Michael Maguire. Maguire now plays a good ball in towards Tomas Dillon. Tomas Dillon now out in front of his man. A good player, Dillon, wins his free. Referee just having a word there to Gerry Winters. Michael Maguire now to take this free for Glenfarne. Drives a long ball in. It's well caught there by number 11, Francis McLaughlin. With the kick, he sends it high and he sends it over the bar. A good score there for Glenfarne. Coming back into the game a bit now, they've got the last two scores without reply. It's still 1-7 with 3 points though in favour of Kiltubrid. Dermot O'Connell now with a good kick again. Gone out towards Conor Doherty. Doherty now turns outside his man. Sends a high ball in towards Barry Doyle. Well caught there by Barry Doyle. Barry Doyle now has been fouled and it's going to be another free in for Kiltubrid. Dessie Bohan now to take this free in for Kiltubrid. The right foot curls it in and curls it over the bar. A good score again there by Dessie Bohan. Sean Clancy now with the kick out again. Ball breaking down towards Brian Foley and Joe Keany. Foley now playing a bit of soccer style. He's down, picks it up well, sends a great ball in towards Conor Doherty. Doherty now with lots of space in front of him. Still with it, fists it high, and he fists it over the bar. A good score there by Conor Doherty. Good thinking to fist it over the bar. He calling for the ball now and says that's enough for the first half. It's Kiltubrid 1-9, Glenfarne 3 points.
Hi, Gerry.
Referee Joe Doherty now throwing up the ball for the start of the second half. It breaks out towards Barry Doyle. It's in there towards...
There are no changes on either teams for the second half.
Punches Reynolds now cuts it out for Glenfarne. Or for Kiltubrid. He's been fouled, he's been tackled hard there. Referee says he's overcarried the ball. He's going to give a free in for Glenfarne. Michael Maguire now to take this free off the ground. Maguire now with the right foot, tries it in, but it was a low one and Christopher Carroll clears it out. It's gone out now towards Pat Winters. Well caught there by Pat Winters. He's been fouled and he wins his free. Out now towards Christopher Carroll. Christopher Carroll now. It's been pulled back there by Sean Dillon, but it's gone down towards Barry Doyle. Barry Doyle now with lots of space in front of him. Tomas Dillon now tackling back for Glenfarne. Doyle with the kick has gone out to the right and it's gone wide. Out, but it's a bad kick out again, and Nicky Donoghue has it for Kiltubrid. Francis McLaughlin now to clear it out for Glenfarne, out towards Michael Maguire. Ball breaking down to Brian Foley and Joe Keany drew in the boot, and the referee says it's going to be a free in for Kiltubrid. Christopher Carroll now going to take it for Kiltubrid. about 40 yards out. Kicking with a slight wind in front of him. Drives it in. It's gone out to the right and it's gone wide. The kick out again now. It's broken out towards Christopher Carroll. Christopher Carroll now attacking the Glenfarne defence into Nicky Donoghue. He should have been fouled and he is, and it's a penalty for Kiltubrid. The referee now is going to take Michael Maguire's name. He must have said something to the referee. Bohan now stepping up to take this penalty with the right foot. He sends it to the left and he sends it out wide. Can Glenfarne now come back and get a bit of inspiration from that missed penalty? The kick out now, but it's Kiltubrid who are coming again. But Gerry Gallagher now declared, but very poor defending there. Dessie Bohan has it now for Kiltubrid with the right foot. He makes amends for the penalty miss and he kicks a great point. A great point there by Dessie Bohan. He must have scored, he must have 4 or 5 points scored now for Kiltubrid. The kick out again now. Well caught there by Pat Winters, out towards Barry Doyle. Kiltubrid now all over Glenfarne. In towards Dessie Bohan again. Dessie Bohan now, it's been tackled there by Gerry Gallagher, out towards Brian Foley. Brian Foley on the left foot, kicks it to the right and he kicks it wide. Who has it again for Kiltubrid? Glenfarne now are struggling to get the ball up the field in the second half. Barry Doyle now in on it for Kiltubrid again. Doyle seems to have been fouled, but referee says play on. That looked like a pick off the ground. Referee says it's going to be a free up for Glenfarne. The free now taken up towards Pat Winters. Pat Winters now picks it up out towards Pat McWeeney. Pat McWeeney now in towards Christopher Carroll. Christopher Carroll now on the right foot. Sends a low ball in towards Nicky Donoghue. The ball hopping over them all. The goalkeeper Sean Clancy comes out with it now. Cleared on up the wing, but it's Emmett Lee now for Kiltubrid. Emmett Lee has been fouled and it's going to be a free in now for Kiltubrid. Dessie Bohan now to kick it again. Difficult enough angle, kicks it in, but it's gone out to the right. Conor Doherty breaks it out towards Barry Doyle. Barry Doyle now seems to have been pulled back. Gives a bit of a flick back, but it's coming out for Kiltubrid. Joe Keany now. Glenfarne on up towards Mark Cullen. Mark Cullen now has been tackled there by Pat Winters. Cullen wins his free. Gerry Winters now going to cut it out for Kiltubrid, but it breaks inside. Sean Dillon now for Glenfarne, still going with the ball. Emmett Lee getting back, he kicks it and he kicks it to the left and he kicks it wide. Dermot O'Connell now with the kick out again, a great kick there by O'Connell. It eludes all players, just going to break towards Joe Keany. Joe Keany now up towards Michael Maguire. Michael Maguire sends in a high Gary Owen in towards the full forward. The ball breaking and Dermot O'Connell sends it out for a 45 for Glenfarne. Michael Maguire now with the 45 for Glenfarne, sends it in. It's well caught there by Tomas McDermott. McDermott now looking for players to play it out to. Plays it out and he plays it out over the line. The kick out again now by Dermot O'Connell, out towards Dessie Bohan. Ball breaking out to Michael Maguire, but no Glenfarne player going for it as Barry Doyle picks it up for Kiltubrid. Plays it in the corner now towards Gerry Goldrick. Does well to get out in front. It's been pushed out over the line and it's going to be a line ball now for Glenfarne. Given up towards the centre, in towards Gerry Gallagher. Gerry Gallagher now for Glenfarne. Good tackling back there by Emmett Lee, but he's judged to have fouled his man. It's going to be a free in now for Glenfarne. Mark Cullen now with the ball, ready to take it. Referee bringing it back to where the right spot was. Michael Maguire now to take it for Glenfarne. Sends it in high again, and it's gone to the right and it's gone wide. A great kick again. Joe Keany is under it now for Glenfarne. Keany now plays it in the corner. Pat McWeeney now trying to get back to get a tackle in. It's played in high now in towards the full forward. It's breaking down. It's gone out for a 45 again for Glenfarne. Michael Maguire now to take this 45. It's well caught there by Francis McLaughlin. He kicks it high and he kicks it over the bar. A good score there by the centre half forward. It's now 110 to 4 points in favour of Kiltubrid. Dermot O'Connell allowed to take the kick out again. Another good kick out towards Brian Foley, but it's Christopher Carroll who goes up. Good defending there by Joe Keany. Keany has been tackled there by Foley. Ball breaking out to Thomas McDermott. McDermott now for Glenfarne. Tackling back there by Brian Foley, but it's kicked to the right and it's gone wide again. Dermot O'Connell now to kick it out again. It's been busy in the start of the second half. Christopher Carroll rises high. Sends it down, a good ball into space towards Nicky Donoghue. Nicky Donoghue now has been seen to be fouled, but he still wins the race. Bringing in soccer style now. It's been fouled and it's going to be a free in. It's a free in now for Kiltubrid. Dessie Bohan now is going to kick it with the right foot. A simple kick for Dessie. With the right foot, kicks it high and kicks it over the bar. It's 111 to 4 points now in favour of Kiltubrid. The kick out now towards Mark Cullen. Mark Cullen's been fouled there by Pat McWeeney. Kicks it up now into space. Punches Reynolds getting under, but Emmett Lee cuts it out for Kiltubrid. A good ball into space towards Brian Foley. Joe Keany getting back. Good tackle there by Keany. Out towards Michael Maguire. Michael Maguire now cutting inside and tackled back there by Christopher Carroll. Carroll fouled him and it's going to be a free in for Glenfarne. Maguire now sends a high Gerry on. Punches Reynolds now getting, oh, well done there by Punches Reynolds, coming out well with it. Drop kicks it, was blocked down. Pat McWeeney now getting back with the break, goes back to Punches Reynolds. Joe Keany now under for Glenfarne. Keany now plays it on up towards Francis McLaughlin. McLaughlin now plays it into Mark Cullen. Short passing there by Glenfarne didn't work. McLaughlin is still after it, but Brian Foley drew in the boot. It's going to be a free in for Glenfarne. Michael Maguire now to take it for Glenfarne. It's gone out to the left and it's gone wide again. Dermot O'Connell now with the kick out again. Switches his kick now out towards the middle of the field. Pat McWeeney under it now for Kiltubrid. It's a good partnership at midfield with Pat McWeeney and Christopher Carroll. As the ball breaks out towards Pat McWeeney. Pat McWeeney now sends a high ball in towards Conor Doherty. It's one good defending there by the Glenfarne defence as the ball comes out towards Joe Keany. Joe Keany now turning inside Brian Foley. Gives it out towards Mark Cullen. Mark Cullen now been tackled back there by Conor Doherty. Conor Doherty now standing his ground. Cullen still with the ball, sends it in. Dermot O'Connell now under for Kiltubrid. O'Connell coming out strong with the ball. With the left foot sends it down towards Gerry Goldrick. The ball just sliding away from Gerry Goldrick there and it's going to be a sideline ball for Glenfarne. Kick now eludes Paul Foley as the ball breaks towards Pat Winters. Pat Winters now sends it down towards Christopher Carroll. Christopher Carroll now does well as Brian Foley gets under for Kiltubrid. Foley now with the kick, locked down. Pat McWeeney now still in there as the ball breaks again towards Brian Foley. Joe Keany gets a tackle in. Jerry Gallagher now trying to pick it up for Glenfarne and it's going to be a free up for Glenfarne. Glenfarne now need scores very quickly if they're going to make any impact in this game. It's played in high and Punches Reynolds is under it again. The ball breaks out now towards final breaks and Paul Foley is coming out with it. Paul Foley has been pulled back and it's going to be a free for Kiltubrid. Dermot now stepping up to take the free. It's a mighty kick into the wind. Dessie Bohan now trying to get up for it. The ball breaks down towards Glenfarne. Glenfarne now on the attack again. Well caught there by Pat McWeeney. McWeeney now sends the ball in, but Joe Keany is under for Glenfarne. Well caught there by Keany. Keany is fouled and he wins his free. Plays it into space now. John Dillon now on the break. Paul Foley now is in after him, but he loses all the players. Still going with the ball. Sends it in. Emmett Lee now trying to get a tackle in. It's kicked in and it's gone to the left and it's gone wide again for Glenfarne. Dermot O'Connell again now with the kick out towards Christopher Carroll. A great catch there by Christopher Carroll. Sends a long ball in now. John McDermott trying to come out with it. The ball breaking now for the corner bar. Been tackled there by Nicky Donoghue. Great tackling there by Donoghue as the ball comes out. Sean Dillon now to come out with it for Glenfarne. Sends it up the centre. Christopher Carroll now is under it and Carroll got it pushed in the back and it's going to be a free in for Kiltubrid. Stepping up now, Christopher Carroll sends a high ball in. It's a dangerous ball in towards Nicky Donoghue. Nicky Donoghue is under, trying to place it out for Gerry Gallagher now to come out with it for Glenfarne. Plays it out but a poor ball and Barry Doyle is under now for Kiltubrid. Doyle plays it out into space towards Brian Foley. Brian Foley now turning on to his left foot. Foley with the kick and he sends it over the bar. Another great score there by Brian Foley. Their poor kick out and it's Nicky Donoghue now has on to it. Keeper now coming out for it. Plays it out the wing and he plays it out over the line almost as Dessie Bohan picks it up for Kiltubrid. Bohan now having a field day here today. Cuts inside, still on the ball is Bohan. Plays it inside, but Joe Keany is under it now for Glenfarne. Keany plays it out towards Gerry Gallagher. Gerry Gallagher now cutting across the centre. Gerry Goldrick now trying to get back to get in a tackle. Glenfarne now on the attack again. Up towards Punches Reynolds. It's breaking down now towards Hugo Clancy. Hugo Clancy now is in space. He has lots of space in front of him. With the right foot again and he kicks it wide. Glenfarne just can't score as they get up the field. The ball breaking down now to Michael Maguire. Maguire now on the ball for Glenfarne with the right foot. Plays it in but Dermot O'Connell now trying to cut it out for Kiltubrid. O'Connell now in hard. Michael Scollan now the substitute has his kick blocked down. Hugo Clancy now has been pushed in the back and he wins his free. Hugo Clancy now plays it out into space into Joe Keany. Joe Keany now for Glenfarne. Joe Keany has been fouled and he wins his free. Michael Maguire now with this free. He must have went for the goal, but good defending there by Dermot O'Connell as he fisted it over the bar. It's now one towards Dessie Bohan. Dessie Bohan now for Kiltubrid. Lots of space in front of him when he gives it out towards Barry Doyle. Barry Doyle now has been tackled hard. Gets the kick in. towards Nicky Donoghue. Nicky Donoghue now trying to turn his man, kicks a kick in on his left foot. It's broken out towards Gerry Goldrick. Gerry Goldrick now, it's been fouled. Looked to have been fouled, but it's gone out for a 45 for Kiltubrid. Christopher Carroll now to take this 45 for Kiltubrid with the right foot, sends it in low, and Dessie Bohan is under it again for Kiltubrid. Bohan with the right foot, and he kicks it over the bar. Another great score there by Dessie Bohan. The kick out again now for Glenfarne as it goes out towards Barry Doyle. Ball breaking out towards Michael Maguire. Plays it on to Mark Cullen. Mark Cullen now on the ball for Glenfarne. Pat Winters now after him. Still Cullen with the ball. Has been fouled and he wins his free. Cullen now to kick it out of the hands. Drives it in, a dangerous ball. Breaking in, and it's Emmett Lee who cuts it out for Kiltubrid. It's been blocked down and it's gone out wide. Dermot O'Connell now to take this kick out again, out towards the 45-metre line. Pat Winters jumps all on his own and wins the ball. Been tackled there by two Glenfarne men. The referee says he's overheld the ball and it's going to be a free in now for Glenfarne. Mark Cullen now with the kick. Punches Reynolds now under it, but the ball breaking down. Emmett Lee now trying to come out with it. Play it back out towards Mark Cullen. Mark Cullen now with the right foot again to kick it in. It's another dangerous ball. It's gone out for a 45 for Glenfarne. Michael Maguire now with this 45 again. Paul Foley now under for Kiltubrid. The ball breaking down towards Tomas McDermott, but it's Pat Winters now who drives it out into space. Conor Doherty now in a chase after this one. Glenfarne now again on in the attack. Francis McLaughlin now sends a high ball in. Michael Scollan under with the ball breaking down towards Paul Foley. Paul Foley sends a great ball out towards Barry Doyle. Barry Doyle now judging the half. Sends a good ball into space again towards Nicky Donoghue. The ball eludes both full back and full forward, but it's Tomas McDermott who gets back for it. Free out now for Glenfarne. It's a high long ball in towards Mark Cullen. Mark Cullen now has been pushed in the back by Pat Winters and it's going to be a free in for Glenfarne. Another high ball in, but it's Michael Scollan who's coming out with it. Coming out now to Hugo Clancy and tackled there by Emmett Lee. It's a chase there between Punches Reynolds and Hugo Clancy. Clancy has it again now for Glenfarne, out towards Michael Maguire. Michael Maguire sends a long high ball in towards Joe Keany. Ball breaking out towards Gerry Gallagher. Gerry Gallagher now with the shot, but the goalkeeper is under for Kiltubrid. Played out towards Christopher Carroll again. Been tackled there by Michael Maguire. Carroll still with it for Kiltubrid. Played down towards Dessie Bohan, but well picked up again there by Christopher Carroll. Carroll now drives a long ball in, but it's Francis McLaughlin cutting it out for Glenfarne. McMorrow now for Glenfarne coming out the field with it. Glenfarne on the attack again, well blocked down there by Pat Winters. Referee says it's going to be a free in for Kiltubrid as Brian Foley takes the quick one. Nicky Donoghue's all on his own inside. Poor marking there is played out towards Conor Doherty. Conor Doherty on the right foot kicks a great score there by Kiltubrid. It's now 113 to 5 points in favour of Kiltubrid. The kick out again now by Sean Clancy. Plays it out towards Mark Cullen. Mark Cullen now for Glenfarne. Plays it on up to the sub now for Glenfarne. It's gone into the corner and Paul Foley is under, but Dermot O'Connell gets the break. O'Connell now sends a high ball out towards Brian Foley and Joe Keany. Conor Doherty on now in chase as well. It's gone out over the sideline. It's going to be a sideline ball for Glenfarne. Keany now takes the quick one. Good tackling there by Barry Doyle as Brian Foley picks it up. Brian Foley now sends a great ball in towards Conor Doherty. Conor Doherty now lets the ball slip out of his hands with the right foot, sends it high in towards Nicky Donoghue. Nicky Donoghue under it now, breaks out. Referee says it's going to be a pick off the ground and it's going to be a free out for Glenfarne. A low ball now up towards Pat Winters or Christopher Carroll. Ball breaking out towards Mark Cullen. Mark Cullen now been tackled there by Pat Winters and the referee says he's been fouled. It's going to be a free up for Glenfarne. Referee now is going to bring on the ball as Pat Winters running 14 yards away. Mark Cullen now with the kick. Sends it in high. Dermot O'Connell now breaks inside for Tomas Fee. Fee is fouled and it's going to be a free in now for Glenfarne. Going to be taken quickly. It's kicked high and it's kicked over the bar. It's now 1-14 to 6 points. Time is almost up. Dermot O'Connell now with the kick out again. Switches play this time out to the far side of the field. Mark Cullen is under it now for Glenfarne. Cullen now has been fouled and he wins his free. Out towards Tomas McDermott. McDermott now taking on Paul Foley, but good tackling there by Foley. McDermott with the kick, he sends it out to the right and he sends it wide again. Another wide for Glenfarne. Dermot O'Connell now with this kick out again. Glenfarne now on the attack again. Out towards Francis McDermott. It's broken out towards Hugo Clancy. With the kick, it's well blocked down there by Christopher Carroll. It's going to be a free out now for Kiltubrid. Dermot O'Connell now to take the quick one. Spots Dessie Foley, but Mark Cullen cuts in and cuts it out. It's going to be a sideline ball now for Kiltubrid. Punches Reynolds now to take it. There goes the final whistle. Kiltubrid are the Leitrim Junior Champions for 1995.
Fuck them all.
That's the only fucker I know at the moment anyway, PJ. First of all, I'd like to thank our selectors, our trainer, Pat Pryor. This championship means an awful lot to Kiltubrid because this panel of theirs believes we left a championship behind us last year in Tuam, and I can tell you we were doubly determined to go straight back to intermediate football, as Tony has said, and to win the championship this year. The junior championship is no less a thing. The junior championship means as much to us as the senior championship or intermediate championship. That's what it means to us, and it's very, very important to win. Now I know Glenfarne will be saddened after losing the match. They contributed very well in the second half. It just wasn't their day, but I can tell you they're a good young team and they'll be back. But I can tell them another thing, there's no way that no matter how hard or how hard they train this year, they haven't trained as hard as us, because we really put in the work. And at the end of the day, if you want to win, You just get back up there, lads, and next year you train harder, and then you win. It's just about hard work, hard graft, and that's it. And there's one man that came into our club last year when we were down on our knees, and that's what he instilled in us. That man is Pat Pryor. It's got a winning way of doing things. Sadly to say it wasn't our way before that, but it sure as hell is our way now, and that's the way we intend to keep going. And we won't be happy with the junior trophy this year. It's the intermediate one we want next year. Thank you. Now, I want to thank all our sponsors that contributed greatly today. Socks, togs, sweatshirts from Pat and Lynn, people who contributed to the meal, and I'm sure maybe a few drinks afterwards as well. I'd like to thank our supporters for here in numbers, and we'll see them later on tonight. Also the pipe band from the parish contributed greatly, I think, to the colour of the occasion. Now that's all I'm going to say. I want 3 cheers for the gallant Glenfarne team. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Thanks.
Derek.
For the intermediate final, they will line out as per your programme. There is no change.